Imagine a voice crackling across time and space. It belongs to Albert Einstein, a mind that forever altered our perception of the cosmos. He speaks of a universe where observation itself holds the power to shape reality. This is the crux of the observer effect, a concept both baffling and exhilarating. It pushes the boundaries of our understanding, urging us to confront profound questions about existence. Einstein's legacy extends beyond his groundbreaking theories. It lies in the questions he dared to ask, questions that continue to echo through science. The observer effect is one such echo, a tantalizing enigma that beckons us to explore quantum mechanics. It is a journey where the lines between observer and observed blur, revealing the universe's secrets. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It demands a willingness to question everything we know about the world. It requires us to embrace the unknown, to revel in the mystery. But for those brave enough to embark on this intellectual adventure, the rewards are immeasurable. For in unraveling the secrets of the observer effect, we may just unlock the keys to the universe itself. At the heart of this enigma lies quantum mechanics, a realm where the familiar rules of classical physics break down. Here, particles exist in a haze of probability, their properties undefined until the moment of observation. Imagine a coin spinning in the air, neither heads nor tails until it lands. In the quantum world, particles exist in a state of superposition, embodying all possibilities at once. The act of observation forces a particle to choose a state. This isn't about physically influencing the particle, it's about the act of observation, collapsing the wave function. Imagine the spinning coin finally landing, revealing either heads or tails. Observation, in essence, determines reality. But who or what constitutes an observer? Is it a conscious mind, a scientific instrument, or something else entirely? The answer, as with much of quantum mechanics, remains elusive. Some argue that consciousness plays a crucial role in collapsing the wave function. Others believe that any interaction with the environment can trigger this collapse. Regardless of the answer, the implications are staggering. If observation can shape reality at the quantum level, what does this mean for our understanding of the universe? Could it be that our very perception of the world influences its behavior? These are the profound questions that the observer effect forces us to confront. The observer effect isn't confined to the realm of theoretical physics. Its tendrils reach into our everyday lives, shaping our perceptions and interactions with the world around us. Consider the act of observing a bird in flight. The moment our gaze falls upon it, we inevitably alter its trajectory, however slightly. Our presence influences its behavior, just as the act of observation influences the state of a quantum particle. This influence extends beyond the physical realm and into the social sphere. The way we observe others, the judgments we form, and the expectations we hold can profoundly impact their actions and sense of self. A child praised for their creativity may blossom into an artist, while one criticized for their mistakes may shy away from risk-taking. Our observations, whether positive or negative, have the power to shape the reality of those around us. This raises profound ethical questions. If our observations can influence reality, then we have a responsibility to be mindful of the gaze we cast upon the world. We must strive to observe with empathy, compassion, and a willingness to understand rather than judge. For in the act of observing, we are not passive bystanders, we are active participants, shaping the very fabric of reality. The observer effect challenges us to examine our own biases and preconceptions. It urges us to question the narratives we tell ourselves and others, recognizing that our perceptions are not objective truths, but rather subjective interpretations of reality. By acknowledging the power of observation, we can begin to use it consciously and ethically, creating a more just and compassionate world. The implications of the observer effect extend far beyond individual interactions. The observer effect, while rooted in quantum mechanics, ultimately circles back to the human experience. Can our understanding of the observer effect influence something as vast and complex as climate change? The concept of the butterfly effect, where a small change in one part of the world can have significant and unpredictable consequences elsewhere. The uncertainty principle, another cornerstone of quantum mechanics, the observer effect, presents us with a fascinating paradox. The observer effect suggests that the universe is not a static, unchanging entity. If, as the observer effect suggests, observation plays a fundamental role in shaping reality, then what does this mean for a universe teeming with potential observers? The observer effect, while deeply rooted in the esoteric realm of quantum mechanics, ultimately challenges us to reconsider our place in the universe and the legacy we wish to leave behind. The implications of the observer effect extend far beyond individual interactions. Its ripples reach into the very fabric of society, influencing the way we address global challenges. Take, for instance, the issue of climate change. This existential threat is not merely a scientific phenomenon, it is also a product of human perception and behavior. For decades, we have observed the warning signs of a warming planet, the melting glaciers, the rising sea levels, and the increasingly frequent extreme weather events. Yet, our collective response has been slow and inadequate. Our perception of climate change as a distant threat has hindered our ability to act decisively. The observer effect suggests that our observations are intertwined with our values, beliefs, and experiences. Viewing climate change as an immediate threat to ourselves and our communities can drive us to demand action and make sustainable choices. The key to addressing climate change lies in shifting our collective perception. We must recognize it as a clear and present danger to our planet and our future. This shift in perception can empower us to take collective action, transition to renewable energy sources, adopt sustainable practices, and demand that our leaders prioritize the health of our planet. The observer effect, while rooted in quantum mechanics, ultimately circles back to the human experience. It highlights the interconnectedness of all things, reminding us that we are active participants in the grand cosmic dance. Our observations, actions, and presence leave an indelible mark on the world around us. This realization can be both empowering and daunting. It places upon us a profound responsibility to act with awareness and compassion. In the quantum tapestry of existence, every interaction contributes to the complexity of the whole. Imagine the universe as a vast, interconnected web. Each observation sends ripples through this web, influencing the balance of the cosmos. The observer effect reminds us that we are integral threads within it. Our choices have the power to create positive change or perpetuate harmful patterns. This understanding calls for a fundamental shift in perspective. We are not merely observers, we are active co-creators. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions shape the reality we experience. By embracing this responsibility, we can become conscious architects of a more just and sustainable future. Can our understanding of the observer effect influence something as vast and complex as climate change? It's a question worth pondering. Exploring the potential links between quantum phenomena and global challenges offers a fresh perspective on seemingly intractable problems. Perhaps our collective consciousness, our shared awareness of the climate crisis, can influence the course of events. If enough individuals view climate change as an immediate threat requiring urgent action, could this collective shift in awareness influence outcomes? It's a tantalizing possibility, albeit one difficult to quantify or prove. The observer effect speaks to the power of observation to shape reality. Applying this principle to the climate crisis suggests that our collective awareness and focused attention on finding solutions could influence the trajectory of events. It's a call to action, an invitation to harness the power of observation to create a more sustainable future. While the scientific community continues to grapple with the complexities of the observer effect, its implications extend far beyond the laboratory. It challenges us to consider the profound interconnectedness of all things, the idea that our observations, actions, and presence have the power to shape the world around us. In the face of global challenges like climate change, this realization offers both a sobering responsibility and a glimmer of hope. The concept of the butterfly effect, where a small change in one part of the world can have significant and unpredictable consequences elsewhere, takes on new meaning when viewed through the lens of the observer effect. If our observations can influence reality at the quantum level, then even the smallest actions can have far-reaching implications. Imagine a single act of kindness, a moment of compassion, or a decision to live more sustainably. These seemingly insignificant acts, when multiplied across individuals and communities, create a ripple effect that can transform the world. Just as a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can allegedly cause a hurricane in Florida, so too can our conscious choices contribute to the unfolding of events. The observer effect suggests that we are not merely passive observers of the world, but rather active participants in its unfolding. Every choice we make sends ripples through the interconnected web of existence. By recognizing this responsibility and choosing to act with awareness and intention, we can influence change. This understanding can be both empowering and humbling. It reminds us that we are all connected, that our actions have consequences, and that even the smallest acts of kindness can make a difference. In a world often characterized by division and uncertainty, the observer effect offers a perspective, reminding us that we have the power to influence the future, one conscious choice at a time. A gateway to hope. The uncertainty principle, a fundamental concept in quantum mechanics, states that we can never know both the position and momentum of a particle with perfect accuracy. This inherent uncertainty, rather than being a limitation, can be viewed as an invitation to embrace possibility and potential. Just as the act of observation collapses the wave function, forcing a particle to choose a state, so too do our choices and actions shape the course of our lives. The future is not predetermined. It exists as a realm of infinite possibilities, waiting for us to navigate it with courage and creativity. The observer effect, intertwined with the uncertainty principle, suggests that we are not bound by a fixed destiny. We have the power to influence the trajectory of our lives, to make choices that align with our values, and to create a future that reflects our deepest aspirations. This realization can be incredibly liberating. It frees us from the constraints of determinism, empowering us to embrace the unknown with a sense of adventure and possibility. The future is not something to be predicted, but rather something to be created, one conscious choice at a time. The observer effect presents us with a fascinating paradox. If the act of observation influences the observed, then how can we ever truly know the world as it is, uninfluenced by our presence? It's a question that has puzzled scientists and philosophers for decades. Some argue that true objectivity is impossible, that our observations are always filtered through our experiences and beliefs. Others believe that while perfect objectivity may be elusive, we can strive to minimize bias and approach the world with an open mind. The observer's paradox can be seen as an invitation to cultivate humility and self-awareness. It reminds us that our perceptions are not infallible and that the world is full of wonder and mystery. Imagine trying to grasp the entirety of the ocean by scooping up a single handful of water. The observer's paradox reminds us that we are limited by our own perspectives, with aspects of reality beyond our grasp. This realization can be a source of wonder and inspiration, encouraging us to approach the world with curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. The observer effect suggests that the universe is not a static, unchanging entity, but rather a dynamic, ever-evolving dance of observation and interaction. From the smallest subatomic particles to the largest galaxies, everything in the cosmos is engaged in a constant exchange of information and energy. Our observations are not passive acts, they are active participations in this cosmic dance. Every time we observe something, we become entangled with it, influencing its state and becoming part of its story. This interconnectedness is woven into the very fabric of reality, a testament to the profound unity of all things. Imagine a school of fish moving in unison, their movements fluid and interconnected. The universe operates in a similar fashion, with all things influencing and being influenced by each other in a delicate and intricate dance of existence. This realization can be both awe-inspiring and humbling. It reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, that our actions have consequences, and that even the smallest acts of kindness can ripple through the cosmos, contributing to the beauty and harmony of the whole. If, as the observer effect suggests, observation plays a fundamental role in shaping reality, then what does this mean for a universe teeming with potential observers? From the smallest insects to the most intelligent beings, countless entities are constantly observing and interacting with the world around them. Does this mean that reality is constantly being shaped and reshaped by a multitude of observers? It's a question that pushes the boundaries of our understanding, leading us to consider a universe that is far more fluid and interactive than we ever imagined. Imagine a kaleidoscope, its patterns constantly shifting and changing with the slightest movement. The observer effect suggests that the universe may operate in a similar fashion, with countless observers contributing to the evolving tapestry of reality. This realization can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. It suggests that we are part of a vast and interconnected web of consciousness, that our observations are but a small part of a much larger cosmic symphony. It's a reminder that the universe is full of wonder, mystery, and infinite potential. The observer effect, rooted in quantum mechanics, challenges us to reconsider our place in the universe and the legacy we wish to leave behind. It reminds us that we are active participants in the unfolding story of existence. Our observations, choices, and actions shape the world around us. This realization carries a profound responsibility to act with awareness, intention, and compassion. Imagine children playing on a beach, their laughter echoing across the waves. What will their legacy be? What kind of world will they inherit? The observer effect suggests we have a say in these answers. It empowers us to become conscious architects of a better future. The universe is a dynamic canvas upon which we paint our hopes and dreams. We are not merely spectators in this grand, cosmic masterpiece. We are the artists, and the future is ours to create. Thank you for joining us on this spectral and scientific journey. If you are as curious about the universe as we are, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. As we conclude this journey through the quantum realm, let's reflect on what we've uncovered. The observer effect is more than just a scientific phenomenon. It shows us that our consciousness is intertwined with reality itself. We are the architects of the future, and our thoughts and actions shape the universe. So, as we go back to our daily lives, let us carry with us the knowledge that we are not mere observers but active participants in this cosmic dance. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the power to shape the cosmos lies within each of us. This is Albert signing off. Thank you for listening to Albert's Thoughts. Albert has always been a mysterious figure, wandering through the mist, sharing his eerie whispers with those who dare to listen. For more from Albert the Ghost, you can subscribe to our channel or check out one of our other videos. Remember, in the world of the unknown, it's important to take care of each other. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring the mysteries.